and the tragedies and set our spirits free. Together we can bring back home the ones who've lost and give them love, and give them love. They can try to bring us down, but we know we're much too proud to lose faith. We have what it takes, 'cause we are a new generation. We are a new generation. We are a new generation. We are a new generation.
with you. I'm in way too deep and I'm drowning in devotion. I'm lost, can't find a new emotion that's ever enough. And you can't deny it's real, 'cause there's no deeper living life for the next drop. Big boy nerds gonna give 'em more. song begins. Begin. Begin. Begin war. Yo, the song begins. Begin war. Yo, the song begins. Song begins. Begin.
There's no way out. All I know keeps me waiting on and on, on and on. It keeps me up. I can't rely on you to understand. Oh, I can't help myself, but I place my shame, on you. On you. On you. On you. There's no way out. No part of me still begs you not to lie. I wonder why you shoot me down. Don't need a reason, you just keep failing me. But I can't help myself, but I place my shame, on you. On you. On you.
Hello everyone, I'm here. Soon we'll have Stella, but this is going to be the Mario Kart Wii World Cup. The almighty nation of Italy playing the almighty collection of nations known as Benelux. Hopefully going to be an interesting match. Both teams are currently out in the group stages. Let's have a quick look at the table there. Unfortunately, France did do a bit of a dummy, and it has caused... Yeah, that's what it's caused. 943 point difference for Germany currently, and that is kind of why France look a bit yellow. They will probably still qualify. It's just we're not sure if there's going to be any more kind of penalties to do with it yet, which is why they're yellow along with the other two teams that haven't qualified. Hopefully this is, like we say, going to be an interesting match because both teams that haven't qualified are close in level, but at the same time you could easily see one team dominate the other. Hopefully I will be able to get a call. Okay, apparently he's gone to get a drink, so Stella will be with us in a few minutes, but not just yet. I'll probably give us a bit of music while we wait for DOS to connect. I believe that's him. Or that's the final player. So, yeah. Funnily enough, we're not looking for Flo Michael whatsoever. Flo Michael should hopefully be removed from the room at some point. But yeah, there we go. There's a see you later. Wait, one moment for Flo Michael. Hello and welcome to the Mario Kart World Cup. We have finally got you here. Hello.
Hello.
I'm quickly trying to make a table while we do it, just for the sake of keeping score, because I believe I am the ref, or one of the refs for this match. But
yeah, interesting match we have before us on the table. Not saying I'm entirely familiar with all of both lineups, but I know enough from both to have a general idea of how this is going to go.
Good. Fortunately, we are starting if the room is stable. I wonder. Doesn't look promising.
May just completely went ghost, though.
Yeah, he just vanished.
What?
I know. World Cup as well. Had to be.
Had to be. Hopefully nothing bad has happened to May. Like, there's no family emergency or anything like that. Hopefully it's just, like, sleep or something.
Sleep for May.
Yeah, dude.
Scheduled to show up
part.
in the Mario Kart World Cup and you sleep. I do believe this room will not be having a start.
Oh no, it's taking a rather long time to start up.
This is an unfortunate turn of events. It took them long enough to find a sub, and now it's going to take them even longer to start the war.
I wonder if Doss is playing on an ISO or if he's just on a region changer, because I'm not sure how I feel about the Japanese flag when he joined the room.
Yeah, that is the magic of DOS. It's better than, what was it, Flo Andrew.
Yeah, well, it could have been Funky Flows Andrew, but there wasn't enough room for tag, maybe.
Maybe, but...
Oh, somebody DC'd right as the room started.
That is not
That's
good for them.
not promising.
Hopefully, they can fix that issue very quickly. Looks like they... No, it wasn't that. I was going to say, looks like they might have just had a random reset, but... No, the host didn't boot himself off and open the room again. That just seemed to be bad.
Yeah.
Not what we're looking for.
God, not at all what we're looking for. Really hoping this gets at least decently sorted out.
It should. Hopefully, at least. Because we do have quite a few other matches to play between the teams. But
yeah, and also there are a couple Mario Kart 8 matches that are pretty pivotal, especially the one happening right after this one. It's UK versus Italy.
That's not on this.
Nope.
That's not happening
tired.
on MKB1 if we're still stuck here.
Definitely not, but that will be a pivotal match. I would recommend you guys watching that one. It'll be very interesting.
Meanwhile, as we watch and have to wait for everyone's conditionals to be redone,
Oh.
There's a Condies on the loose.
On the loose.
There's a Condies on the loose. Ah, dear. Funnily enough, the score right now is 0-0.
True, yeah.
I mean, it might be the closest we see this match.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. There's not many opportunities for the good to be tied.
Yeah, it could be the closest.
I mean, nothing will beat it to be more close than 0-0.
0-0.
0-0.
I'm looking forward to this 0-0, very nail-biting tournament event.
After 25 minutes, the score is still
0-0.
Nice.
Who's got Condies to do? Rambo, maybe?
I remember he was banned before Weemfi. I don't know if he's still on Condies.
Bambo is clearly having to do his Condies then. Hopefully, other than the fact that it's currently 0-0, we will be able to get you the match very soon. This is going to be important because it decides who goes 0-4 in the group.
Ooh, so nobody wants to go 0-4.
No, nobody wants to go 0-4. And may we remind you that both of these teams last event went 0-4. So they want to avoid that. Or they went without a win at least. I can't remember if any of them were in any weird situation. But
well, I mean, what's it called? Benelux was 2 teams last year. And then Jeff just played for Germany, I think.
Yeah, well, Belgium didn't win a match. I don't think the Netherlands won a match.
I think the Netherlands beat Belgium, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe, but now they're the same team. So, hopefully one of these teams can finally record a win in their World Cup history. It might not be so important to some of us, but to them it clearly means a lot, because who doesn't want to win in the World Cup? You know, who doesn't want to say, I once represented my country when we first won?
When we first won.
When we first got a W on our name.
Wow. Although it does also raise the question of who outside of the Mario Kart community would take a Mario Kart accomplishment seriously.
Maybe a few people.
Maybe your mom. You can hang the table on your fridge.
Hey, Mum!
I'd do that. I'd hang a war table on my fridge if it was beautiful.
You'd hang a war table on your fridge.
I'd look at all of the war tables where I broke in like 110, and then I'd just print them out and they'd be my new room wallpaper. And I just look at them when I go to sleep.
Hopefully, we have a war table that someone can put on their fridge.
Hopefully we have a war.
Hopefully we have a war.
Right now we're on 11 in the room, waiting for... Oh!
That's who we're waiting for.
Alex. There we go.
Beneficial for you to wait there, but hopefully they don't start immediately for the sake of stability of the room.
Yeah, I hope they wait a bit, because what's it called? I don't remember who it was, but I saw a World Cup match a while ago, and they had like CTs on, and it had a room stability checker in the bottom corner. That's so useful. Oh, it was Latin America versus Nordic. There we go.
Yeah, a few people are saying remove the remove the Skype. Unfortunately, we can't, because this is what happens when you try to remove something that isn't on your screen. Hopefully you could see that, but it doesn't look too good. The
match is now underway.
It is. Hopefully we can get to race 1.
I didn't think I saw anybody DC though.
I don't think we did see a DC. Praying we didn't.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And... yeah, alright, we're good.
No DCs whatsoever, and we start the first race going to be Mirror Looks as if Benelux going for Peach Gardens.
An interesting pick.
I guess their spots allow them to take that risk because I believe Italy are in a few of the higher spots in the room.
I know Italy's top 2 for sure, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure about many of the spots below it. Maybe top 3 or top 2-4. I remember I saw Dugo in one of those spots. We'll have to see.
Let me see if I can rush to the Weemfi page. Oh,
Go.
Log in.
Log in.
I had to log in.
What? Why don't you just click the MKWC
It looks like
tab?
Italy are 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're top 3 in the room, but they're nothing else really. So
Top
BC
3,
three.
7, 10, 12.
BC3 is the pick. Big question, where's Eirik at? We don't know. There is,
Not here.
Not
That's
here.
a good answer.
There is actually plans involving him, but I think they're for the elimination rounds. Again, we're not too sure on the final plans yet, but we do see Olafray immediately getting up into first place. Was that a bomb thrown at him?
I couldn't tell, but I saw a very aggressive play anyway. He just pulled out the triple greens immediately and started going for Dugo and Nicola in front of him. Oh, and that is a cut block, as most of Italy is behind him, but somebody immediately unblocks it.
Quentin gets lapped, but I believe this is a trolling war. This is a
Rambo.
trolling war.
Rambo is also
Rambo!
been lapped in a start.
Rambo! Hey! That's an immediate hit off of Rambo there. So good play by Rambo to get Olafray out of the spots. There in comes a pow as well. No box for Olafray, but does manage to overtake a few other people who seem to be target in some way.
Interesting strategy to have your host be the troll. That's
Interesting.
always, yeah.
Very
it's always
interesting.
New. Fresh and exciting. That's going to be a solid item. Is he going to hold it, or is he going to go for just goldening up now?
He might use it for the cut this lap.
Depends on if it's blocked. Who's in top spots?
It depends
I see
if they have
Italy
the
in the
shock
middle.
as well.
That's true. The
No.
cut's not blocked. He's going to go for it, but Dan is bumping him.
Gonna
He
manage-
makes it anyway. Wow,
Going
what a
to
weird
manage,
alignment.
and we do see Supper in first, I believe. Olafray, if he really wanted to, could have maybe used a little bit more of his golden, but clearly opting not to, seeing the fact that Supper was holding his item. That banana is not going to be able to connect to Supper.
Uh-oh.
Nice bit of lag there. I know we all thought it, but that's a lag.
That is definitely a lag. And a red. What a suffer for.
Red on this track, not going to do... No, not going to help
It
there.
almost did, though.
Almost did, but this is a track with many right angles, and right angles aren't the best for red shells.
Oh, and he instantly unblocks the cut. I don't think it was on purpose, though.
It could have been. Oh,
It could have been. You never know.
Some people in the chat don't want us to discuss the fact that Rambo's trolling, so that's... Oh, okay!
Whoa.
That's an unfortunate shock.
What a target.
What a target if that was intended to be a target.
If that was intended, that was amazing. It was likely not, but I've seen people try it in the past.
It worked.
Definitely did.
There's Rambo!
Oh, Rambo's doing an excellent job.
There's Rambo
bringing
again.
it Here.
Rambo's doing so well, but unfortunately
Yeah, that
not
was
enough.
amazing.
Not enough. We are going to have some score adding by
Wow.
Mr. Thomas Allen. And for people
That
that
was-
don't know, I've literally got the table one half of my monitor and the game the other half.
This is true. But that's ridiculous, though. Rambo was amazing. He just bumped them. This is Mario Kart Wii. There wasn't lag. He didn't teleport through them. He just bumped them.
Did you just say this is Mario Kart Wii?
I did.
Okay.
Have you played this mystical game before?
I
There's
have.
lag everywhere.
There is a bit of lag, yeah. We'll allow that as a reason. Let me quickly enter the scores in. Unfortunately, for some weird reason, my print screen didn't want to work for a moment, so it has taken a bit of time. Nicola did get 8 points. A lot
Yeah.
of people say that. A lot of people seem to want to pray for Nicola earlier, so Nicola clearly not as bad or unlucky as people seem to believe. That's going to be a 32-41 in favour of Italy.
Italy taking an early start, but that's really not much of a lead. They're definitely going to have to keep it up if they want to stay ahead.
Most
So
definitely.
Italy has 1 and then like 4. I'm seeing that Bowser's Castle. I'm also still seeing Peach Gardens from some of the Benelux members. I'm not sure how I feel about that track pick.
I'm not the best of fans, but we've got Toad's Factory.
Yeah, that was Supper's pick, and he was in first, so... I think he just wanted to see if he could go for the 30.
He wants the 30. Is he the only one that could have got big points, though, is the main question in this race.
Yeah, it
Because-
depends on how well the middle spots will be able to...
Oh, no, I guess fourth can draft first, so that's probably a good pick. If we see fourth drafting first, which is Nicola drafting... No, okay, Dan's gone up. so-
Dan got it, and
Dan got a
Albert
draft.
bumped Olafray out. Oh, what a shame. Single green in 5th, that's not going to do him much good. Green's everywhere from Italy.
In comes
Oh,
a
the
mega,
mega
and
in
that does hit
fifth.
Nick. No, that's not a mega hitting Nicola. That is a green shell hitting Nicola. But I don't know how I've done that. Looks like there will be a TC right behind Olafray. He might have to
Use his mega early,
his
yeah.
mega. No, I think the TC
He
must
ends up
have
evading it.
been hit, and there's going to be a red shell. That does
Oh,
connect with
almost
Olafray.
breaks it.
And he does have to use his mega. Currently top 3, maybe, for Italy.
Yeah, I do believe Supper is still in first.
And Rambo could do some damage on Olafray around the next corner, maybe bump him off or something. But given how he's
Dan-
racing, he might have the shock. He's clearly not trying to troll.
Yeah. Dan was doing a lot of work to Schlag, and he ends up double hitting him with the reds. Unbelievable. Olafray going all the way down to 7th place. Is he going to be able to pull this back?
It all depends on who has the shock at this point. There could be a mystical shock up, and okay,
Green's not
Olafray, that's a
item
good
he's
spam.
looking for.
Good spam for Olafray there.
Oh, did he actually?
No, but he just spammed and
He ends up pulling Pow in 9th after shock. Oh no.
oh no.
You can't even spam it for a better item.
No.
He has to wait.
He's going to have to wait to see what can happen with his POW. He might be told to use it over the ramp for some of them in mid spots, but
Yeah, I'm not
I-
sure if
I
his
don't
spot's going to be
think-
able to change too much over the course of this race.
no, there's Alvin drop it. A single red? Did he pull in 8th?
He dropped a
Alvin
single
is
red
not-
and then Leon got thunderclouded.
This isn't the best of luck for Benelux so far. We'll have to concede that. I don't
Supper
think,
got like...
I don't
6th?
think he was hit on the line. I think that's lag.
Yeah, but Supper got like 6th place though, after being in first. What happened up there?
Unfortunately,
Do we have another perspective?
No, we're not going to be able to tell what happened up there.
That's a shame. But yeah, that if Supper didn't get first, Yoshi got first. Oh wow, that's actually gonna save the race for
It's gonna be,
Benelux. That could have been a much worse
27.
thing.
31, 33, so still 33 to 40. Italy still winning.
Ooh.
I mean, it's close.
Yeah, it's close
It's
for sure.
It's not as close as 0-0, but it's pretty close.
It's pretty close. It's getting there.
And
One day we may go back to 0-0 after penalties.
after penalties, can we not? I had enough of a pain last night with penalties. But yeah, hello and welcome to the 82 people that are currently
Shouldn't have acknowledged
watching.
them.
Shouldn't-
Bad luck.
Bad luck. Lose one.
So
But
we're
yeah.
seeing some Koopa Cape picks.
We are seeing some good Cape picks. Maybe trying to make an easier track to troll. Maybe Quentin isn't having the best of times at the back. Again, we did question last time why he was bagging. I believe he did okay last time, but his team unfortunately couldn't secure the big man points. And I mean, this is the time where we get to see who really can play in varied positions. And
Yeah, just to see who the all-arounders are, who the
Yeah.
runners are, and who gets caught out of position horribly.
Hashtag pray for Dugo. Olafray is going to be in 8th place after clipping a wall. Don't believe he's going to be affected by any of these thwomps, and does get a box. Going to be a 7th place box. Triple greens, not the best of items. He could maybe spam them, but I mean, we've seen him spam before.
He can spam very quickly.
He can.
Well, there's Nicola. I think he's going to go for the snipe, and
Nope.
no.
Oh.
Oh, he gets supper.
That's not the person we expected him to get, but
Italy all in
Got the
front of
job
him
done.
except Doss. This is tense.
I
Is
mean,
he going to go for another snipe?
Olafray with the fact that he pulled a single green after having triple greens around him just kind of sums up his current luck with items, but
Yeah, lots of green shells from him, but he's still able to pull up to 3rd and get a single shroom at that.
not so bad an item. He could chain it up the grass set and maybe
Take a little cut.
take a little cut, hope to get an item to maybe get Alex out of 2nd place at least, but we'll have to
Yeah.
see if anything comes in before then, because there could very easily be a POW or the mighty blooper.
The mighty blooper, the all-powerful, all-fearful blooper. He
Not
does use the
going for a
shroom,
chain.
doesn't quite going for the chain. Alvin in 1st place.
Hopefully, Benelux can keep these spots, maybe make it a closer war, but from what we've seen, at the back, we're not too sure who has shock or who wants to troll. It looks as if Rambo is trying to troll. He is sitting at the 1st set,
Yeah.
and he has got a star. That is going to be Alvin taking a hit, unfortunately for them.
But Alvin still appears to be decently up with the pack.
I mean, at this point, Rambo is going to have to try something absolutely experimental, but okay, that's not quite the experiment we were looking for, but
Nope. Also, it's kind of funny, Olafray tried to red him,
Yeah.
thinking that his 1st place route would go for the person in last place.
sometimes
Hopefully.
it does. But oh, he hit
Oh.
a unknown shroom. I think that was just kind of unwanted, but because he had no real vision, he hit it without knowing.
He couldn't really do anything. But the POW got him into the wall, and he actually broke his own green shell because of the POW, which was interesting. Bananas and greens from
That
everywhere
most
from
certainly hit
behind him.
Rambo.
Oh my goodness. I do believe that's going to be at least 2. I'm thinking 2-3-4 or 2-3-5 for Benelux, but I'm not sure. That was a really fast ending to the race.
Rambo's bill could have done a lot of work that we haven't seen. Just
Yeah, there
look
was
at the gap between, like, 2nd and 3rd. Look at that minimap gap. I think
There is a huge area right there. I'm actually
Rambo
not
did
confident.
quite a bit of work.
I'm not confident in anybody's results right now. I have no idea where this race is going to go. And it is 2-3-4 for Benelux, which is something they needed. I'm not sure if it'll be enough.
Guess what? Still not winning. Because
It's 35.
unfortunately for them, they did get 9, 10, 12, which means that that's a 35 to 38 race for Italy.
Ah, things aren't looking hopeful for Benelux, but they are still hanging on.
They are most certainly hanging on, and I mean, we can't count them out. They are only down 14 points.
That's surprisingly close after 3 races.
14 points? Have I mathed right? I think I've mathed right. I've not mathed right.
I'm not entirely sure about the math, no.
Let me quickly. That doesn't add up at all. I think that's 122 to. Oh no, not 122. 119 or something. I don't know. Let me quickly times that by. Yep, 119. I do apologise for that. My brain did decide to just knock 5 points off. I'd love it if we could do that. If we could just have if we could just have the referee, if they're the caster and they get the score wrong, just knock the points off. But
What? That would be horrible.
Yeah.
There would be so many opportunities
Yeah.
for bias.
But it'd mean there's absolutely no excuse for me to get it wrong. Because I could go 0-0 at the end.
There you go.
But, yeah, hopefully we can obtain the correct scores for the end of the GP. Apparently I'm a scrub.
In the first place. So we have Benelux top 2, but I'm not sure how good that is. Early Grumble.
Early Grumble, not the best. We might be seeing a few people shroom to take either the rock or the respawn. Let's quickly have a look at the minimap as we do see that's gonna. Oh, someone didn't. Someone mid-weighed it. But yeah, a few people made it. It looks like Yoshi was one of them though. Rambo attempting to bill Yoshi doesn't manage.
Quite work. I think it's interesting that that Olifere didn't chain his green at the boxes. Maybe he intended to, or he missed it, or maybe he just wanted to hold on to the green and wasn't sure if he'd pass one of his teammates and hit them. But yeah, definitely not the play I was expecting to see.
No. I mean, we've got to look and see if anyone else takes the cut. There's going to be one on the cut there. I'm presuming that would be... Okay. Yoshi hit a Podoboo? Okay.
Apparently so.
That's exactly what we weren't looking for from Benelux. And
there is a blue shell to the person who took cut and has rather a break.
Oh, Rambo!
Rambo! Bill.
Rambo!
Hey. What a key bill.
What a key bill. Maybe it will help Olifere, actually.
Yeah, maybe it'll be in Olifere's favor.
Yeah, that's going to be in Olifere's favor.
Ooh. It all depends on if Quinton has shock, though. If he has shock, this could be everything.
I mean, given that Rambo pulled the bill, he should.
Oh, and Dan is in cut.
Bam,
We may be seeing a delayed shot.
Bam! No bam! There's the bam, and it's
the late
not
shot
for
doesn't
Olifere.
quite catch him.
And that's in fact
What a shame.
Going to allow Rambo to have another go. Doesn't manage, but...
Benelux gets 2, 3, 4 again. I'm not sure about any spots behind them, but... Oh, what a late shot. That's such a shame.
I mean, half a second earlier and he could have dodged, but...
Yeah.
I guess they had spots near the back that needed it more. Because it clearly wasn't an Italian shock if Benelux got those spots.
No. Because Yoshi also dodged in cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the results here, and that is a 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 12.
My print screen button isn't working. My print screen button.
There we go.
There we go. And I will be adding the scores up. I mean, that race on its own is going to be a 37 to 36 race in favour of Benelux.
That small of a win margin.
It's a win margin, though.
Yeah, I'm sure Benelux will take it.
They will take a +1. And
it is a -1.
Let me just put the picture into the table to prove my scores correctly. Just because I don't want to make a massive error. Massive point, though, that Rambo's on 4 points and Quinton's on 0. So,
yeah,
it looks as if Italy have chosen trolling and Quinton's prioritising the shock.
Yeah. Oh, somebody appears to have dropped from room. I'm not sure if that's going to be a sub or if that's going to be anything like that. I do believe that was DOS that dropped from room. May might be back.
I can quickly check if May's back as we behind the scenes it. The answer as to is May currently streaming is no. So, not the best of times for May. But let me very quickly... Like, who could... Let's have a look at the World Cup chat, just in case there's anything big. Flo Michael, the big man from earlier. May's subbing in.
May is
subbing in.
He thought it was an hour ahead of when it was.
He thought it was at 5:30 instead of 4:30 his time. So
that'll do it.
That's going to give him an opportunity to show himself at the World Cup. I mean, the thing is, some of these nations, like Benelux and Italy, it's not that hard to get into the lineups, but some nations, we have to realise that there are so many players that could be in lineups that if they saw someone like May just oversleep or get the time wrong, you know, they'd be like, oh my god, I could have played instead and stuff. Like, why? Why did you not put me in the squad?
Sub me in, coach.
Sub me in, coach. Yeah, it looks as if DOS is getting the sub out. But at least we've seen DOS score 22 points.
Yeah, DOS did rather well. To be honest, if I was Benelux, maybe I would have subbed out Leo.
Leo did score 9.
Leo did score 9 points.
I mean...
This could be all to Benelux's demise, but at the same time, they managed to keep it rather close.
They haven't. We mean, it's not like it's going to be a massive breakaway war, probably.
No.
Because both of these teams are pretty much even when it comes to lineups at the minute. Credit to Nicola for scoring 30. A lot of people said pray for Nicola. Nicola on 30 points after 1 GP. We're going to have to check the legitimacy of if it is Nicola. No, I kid, but hopefully this match can be done before the next match because I need to make the graphics.
So exciting, says Alvin, and I have to be waiting for the next people to join
Hello,
the room.
says Rambo, and I have to agree.
You have to agree that this is match is rather hello. Perfect English. Yes.
So thanks for a great time while we actually are watching to see if May does have a stream. Currently not. I'm presuming because he's got to do conditionals it's not finished yet, but an official comment in the World Cup chat. I've got 2 computers for some weird reason, but it says Nemesis said sub me in, coach, and Alvin said you gotta be over 12. What a comment. Someone saying Leo's an alt. Not too sure on that. Not too sure on Leo being an alt, but
I'm not sure of the legitimacy of that claim. I actually don't think it's legitimate at all.
That's not a legit claim. Fortunately, I'm sure the legitimate claim of why is Nicola on 30 points is going to remain. I mean, a few people have pointed out the fact that Nicola is currently in that position, but it's a 6v6, so that's only like 6th overall or something.
Way to just completely downplay the accomplishment.
No, it's not downplaying, but I'm saying like people are making it look like 30 points is like an impossible score for anyone to get, when in reality the scores that happened are 41, 40, 36, 35, 35, 30. Like,
true.
Unfortunately, Leo did not quite score what we were looking for with 9 that GP, but I'm sure he will score.
There's May in the room.
Has
May started streaming?
No.
Oh.
No, he's not.
Is May required to do conditionals?
Yeah, but you don't stream them.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Looks
you
like
don't
you
stream
don't.
Conditionals?
Looks like you don't know how to do conditionals.
Well, I was only put on it once. And
Yeah,
back then it was streamed.
Yeah, you're not allowed to stream them now.
What do you mean you're not allowed to stream conditionals?
You have to do a Skype call with the opponent team to prove it.
With the opponent team?
Yeah.
Why not with a referee?
There's not a referee in CSL.
Or like something like that. Someone on staff.
You can do it with the council in the CSL and the referees in MK World Cup, but I don't think I was asked.
Well, let's just hope for the sake of this war that May has done their conditionals.
Apparently, when Rambo was asked to not start, he started. So, we're not sure about the legitimacy of that start, but... apparently May is not being penalised for his shirt colour. What? Oh, he's got a red shirt. That's unfortunate for May. That's minus 15 for May.
Hugo says penalise him only if Italy loses by 14 or less.
Well, currently Italy are up by more than 14, so maybe we could penalise it off of their score. But Dry Ruins is going to be a interesting pick.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about this pick. I wasn't too clear on who was where in the room, but
Italy
Nicola
was
is
still
pulling
top
off
three.
in first.
The
Schlag.
Yeah,
the Schlag.
the Schlag.
Oh,
Come on, Nicola.
Almost getting it.
Come on, Nicola. No. Yes.
Oh, staying ahead. What a wheelie.
What a
Nicola
wheelie.
and Olifere edging out for first. Olifere passes him. It does look like a 1-3 for Benelux.
And there's the Italian back. There's Quinton.
There he is.
Not sure why he's that far behind the other bagger, but we'll
In case
allow
you were
it.
looking for him.
In case you were looking for him, there's Quinton. That's a Mario Kart Wii version of Where's Wally?
Where's Quentin?
Where's Quinton?
On the beach. Nicola's back in first.
Nicola is back in first, and this could be a Schlag.
And Dan is now ahead of Nicola. Italy without you. And Olifere with the thundercloud. This could mean
be a
ridiculous
TC
things
pass?
for the race result.
Come on, Nicola! No! Nicola!
Oh, and he passes it to Yoshi. Oh, that's one of the worst case scenarios.
Yeah.
Not the worst, but definitely one of the worst.
One of the worst, yeah. Also, yeah, there we go. So Olifere does have a Mega. That's not what he was wanting.
I'm not entirely sure about that strategy there. I thought he was just gonna dip into the sand for a bit of an early Mega use for the Ultra Cut, but
unfortunately, this Neil Best Man with the spam is getting banned from the chat.
ooh.
Let me ban him from the chat visibly to you. There we go.
Olifere is holding the blue. His teammate obviously in first. So that means that Benelux has, I think, more of the top spots because I'm seeing lots of Italians back here.
No, we most certainly haven't seen many Italians, and Olifere does get slowed down there quite heavily, and it's going to be a blue throw.
Let's see. And yeah, that's not looking up for him. Drives into the sand, horribly sad. That bump on the end of Dry Ruins was not something he wanted.
No, and I'm sure we'll get a lovely score update when we find out if Rambo or Quentin get the big fat 1 point.
Yeah, we'll have to see. And Leo ended up getting first, but Italy got 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is quite an upgrade from the 6, 7, 8 that we saw them in before Olifere got bumped off.
Funnily enough, I think Italy won that race.
No, yeah, I think so too.
That's going to be...
That's 37 already. 42. 42.
Yeah, 42 to 31. Why are people giving not... Oh, no.
What?
Please understand one in the chat is saying po. No.
What?
So 42 points to Italy.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I don't understand, unfortunately, Mr. Please understand.
I'm unable to understand this message.
No, I can't!
You can't what?
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
Me no understand. In terms of track picks, let's quickly see what will be happening. It's going to be a BC Wii coming out from the side of Italy.
Hopefully, I think Italy's hoping to bump off the front player from Benelux to get an easy top 4 break. We'll see how this turns out for them, though. This could go just as wrong as it could go right for them.
Let's see. Olafray not going to be able to get a box in 7th place. Managed to overtake a few people to get a 5th place box. 5th place box is going to give him a single red.
Oh, the TC.
Has
There's
to
so many
swerve.
thunderclouds this war.
Yeah.
Lots of them just happening everywhere, causing constant havoc. Single red in 7th place. I'm not sure that's going to be able to do much for him. Oh, that difficult fib to avoid. Ended up
Difficult
putting him
fib.
through the dirt.
Let's.
Ends up a golden. Yeah, he's just going to use it now. There's not really many other opportunities.
Is it a tactical use to just spam it on the spiral and not get a chain?
Well, the spiral was about the golden strat, or at least the one that I knew. Using it on the spiral was solid, but he does get built off, so it's not like his golden use even ended up mattering.
He's just had to come out the off-road. Let's see if he can get a box in 9th.
No.
No.
I do believe Supper's taking the only one that was available, as 2 more make themselves available to taunt him. He ends up pulling a star in 9th, which is good in case the shot comes into play, but we're not entirely sure about that. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen much of Rambo this race. Or
We
Clinton.
haven't. No. Have they just mysteriously became no overlap or something? Because
They've
they're
just
just-
vanished from existence.
no, they're both running.
They're running? Are we having
No,
a 6 runners
no,
each
as
war?
in like they're both going forwards, literally right next to each other, but they're in 11th and 12th, a lap behind.
Oh, maybe it did.
Do you see
switch
that? They're
to no
literally-
overlap. No,
they're
I see
literally
exactly what you're talking
just
about.
like 95% of a lap behind. Olafray not going to be the one to overlap any of the baggers. Maybe he can get a star dodge off if this is no overlap.
Yeah. Oh, Alex getting hit by a back spam, and Olafray still holding the star in 6th.
That's going to have to be a
It's
star
that fifth
usage. There we go. Bam diggy doge for Olafray. Let's see what Olafray can get. Absolutely nothing. Let's see what Olafray can get. Absolutely nothing
Absolutely
again.
nothing. Not going for items
Not
at
going
all.
for
But
items.
let's see what he can pull here. And he finally pulls.
Have the baggers been lapped? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Nice hit of the thwomp there.
Whoa.
And Banana, 2nd place. Might be able to
Yeah.
hold his 2nd place, but that's all. Do go with a TC.
Ooh.
Just to add to the TC count, do go.
There have been ridiculous amounts of them, though. Like, I knew they were prevalent, but I don't think I've seen them this prevalent in a while.
No. No.
And there's the second shock. I'm not sure how much of an
Yeah,
influence
why
it has.
not give a second shot? Maybe it's going to give a point to someone who wouldn't have had it. We don't know.
Is Quinton going to get his first point of the war?
No, he had...
no, Quinton got a point last race. That is a top 2 from Benelux, though, which is definitely what they were looking for. Top 2-5.
That's going to be 34... 39. 39 to 34. Benelux with a winning race. It's a start.
Yeah. They're on their way. They're on their way.
I think. So they are currently behind 24.
No, yeah, that's right.
Are we sure?
I think so. Because I'm 100% on Benelux's score being right.
Okay, well I'll pretend Italy's score's correct.
Alright, we're seeing a lot of Koopa Cape picks. 6 out of 12. I think that's Benelux, while Italy is still deciding for what track they want to go.
We won't be able to see what track. Looks like Coconut Mull and a load of randoms. Dry repick.
Lots of randoms.
And doesn't look as if we are getting a perspective from May. Just having another random checkup on him in case. Koopa Cape is going to be the track of choice for Benelux.
Yoshi does enjoy this track. I remember him enjoying it rather well.
A few people already making comments about releasing Yoshi, so he needs his big points.
Yeah,
And,
well, he is definitely one of the stronger players on Benelux's current lineup. He's been scoring a good amount of points for them.
As we see, Olafray with a fib in third. Could hold it back and maybe try to slag someone, but opting currently not to prove that he doesn't have a blocking item. There's a TC behind him. He might want to start considering putting that fib back. I know Alvin is behind him though, so maybe too hard to do. And, okay, Yoshi with a bit of lag. Rambo!
Rambo's at it. He's looking for a hit.
He's got a hit. That's going in the water.
What a shame.
Goodbye, Olafray. And we don't have a perspective from May, so for quite some time we may have a perspective in 10th place. I don't see a catch up from for some time coming from Olafray here.
No, he's gonna have to pull the bill if somebody in 11th through 12th doesn't already have it.
I mean, the fact that he's pulling stars is good if they have the shock, but given that he keeps using them, clearly he doesn't have a shock on his team.
No.
Looks like he might be starting to catch up, and goldening through here might help him even more. Might opt to take the no, not going to opt to take the have a quicker moment route, but waterfall, no.
No, I think he's just going to hold his star at this point because he's close enough. I think he may chain for the 10th place chain, and
I think he should. No.
Oh no, he's holding it. I think maybe Quinton does have shock, and they are holding on to it for that, or maybe he's holding on to it for the shock prediction. That's also a possibility.
I don't think that's a safe idea if he's this far behind to go for a prediction.
That's fair enough.
I mean, I know this is World Cup, and
there's the chain, and there's the dodge.
Diggy Doge.
Did have it. Either that or somebody on his team called out that they were using dodges, but Nikola in such a far back spot didn't end up dodging.
Don't we all remember saying that Yoshi loves this track and now he's in like 10th?
Ooh. Things have obviously not gone how people have expected, but at the same time... Oh, the last second Thundercloud! That should be for the win. Would have done a lot better if he had ended up in the waterfall, so he does only end up getting 6th, but... Ooh. What a shame. I'm actually not sure how good of a race that was for Benelux. Italy, I think, will be pulling away a little bit farther, but I could have my foot in my own mouth in a couple seconds here.
Do you want a foot in a mouth?
No.
No, good, okay. Let's hope that you don't have to put one in, but we will be seeing the results very soon, I believe, at
very
this point.
shortly.
There we go. Yeah, Italy top. That's
top 2-5.
That's some big points for you. And
I think that's essentially a better version of what Benelux had in the
39
BCU race.
44 to 29.
So this is still not this is still a close war. Benelux can still pull this back for sure. We're only in GP2.
We are, but it is becoming a point where Benelux only have 5 races to get their one time back. Because all it takes is one good race. But Cooper Cape didn't work out for them there.
We can see them struggling to think of a track that would be good for them. They're going for Delfino Square because they have more of the middle spots.
Nope, they're all going for Peach Gardens. 2 of them went for Delfino Square. 3 of them, sorry.
They're just going for tracks that'll give them good shroom usage.
They're just going for tracks that have DS in the front of them.
Sounds good to me. Italy appears to really want that coconut malt pick.
Certainly a bit more than the Netherlands. Sorry, Benelux. The Netherlands.
The Benelux.
The Benelux.
And it does
have
end up
got their Peach Gardens.
Does end up going to Peach Gardens.
But,
so let's see how this actually pans out for them, because this is one of the 2 tracks that they surely wanted, as half of the clan picked this.
It's a track where if you get triple shrooms, you can potentially run with it, but we'll have to see what Olafray can get. He is in, if no one else slows down, quite a good spot to at least get a shroom. Yeah, there are the triple shrooms.
Triple shrooms, there it goes.
It looks like we may see the triple shroom strat unless he does fail or have to use another, but...
Or get hit by something.
Yeah.
Red shells are definitely prevalent when you're only holding mushrooms.
Here's Rambo, though, coming up.
Oh, there he is.
Rambo!
And the star... Oh, he shrooms away, barely dodging him. What a play.
What a split-second reaction from Olafray, and manages to avoid Rambo. Which
so now we're going to see a bit of an interesting choice of whether or not he takes the shroom cutter if he holds the shroom for the blue.
I honestly think he should take the shroom cut, given that Rambo will be starring him in some way soon.
Oh, no, he decides he wants to hold it in case Rambo can have a little bit more of a lead on him. He may be just saving it for the third lap, but now that he's in the middle of the pack, he's not nearly as safe from getting hit by things.
Rambo's stopping there. He's got a bit of a chokehold to go through. Not going to hit anyone with a wide bill.
Misses.
I'm not sure if he remembered that that's a wide spot for the bill, but it's not helped him, that wide
I'm not
bill.
sure many people know the bill strats for this track.
I do.
It's pretty obscure, I'll be honest.
No. It's like number one strat for baggers.
to bill and know exactly when it goes wide. Nice.
Just to make sure
doesn't end up... Oh, there it is. There's the single shroom he was looking for.
There's the Rambo that we looked for.
Stars are definitely a much easier weapon to control.
Rambo caused the wide line, and it caused Dan to overtake Olafray, and that, in the end, did cause a bump, knocking Olafray down to 4th place. What can he pull? Oh, Blue's coming out.
Oh my goodness. Triple reds. He only has to take out one player, and he ends up hitting Nicola as well.
Do you know who can save the race and still hasn't crossed the finish line? It's Rambo around the bend.
There he is. Uh-oh.
Come on, Rambo. Come on, Rambo. Rambo. Rambo could do it.
Rambo doesn't end up doing it. The shock is not going to be enough. Olafray gets first.
I'm not sure what... I know Rambo had the shock, but... It just looked a bit like false hope for us.
Let's see how this actually pans out.
I'm getting ready to hit the print screen button.
We know Olafray got first, but it looked like Italy got like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh.
These results should come up in about 3 seconds.
In about now. Yeah, there it is. So Italy did get 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11.
And that moment when I have to take a print screen. Yeah. Relatable print screens. And I'm going to have to add the points up again just to ensure that we have the right numbers. Because we don't want to give people, like, no points when they have 80 points. Unreal, but...
I'm not sure I've ever seen anybody get 80 points in one GP.
80 points in a GP isn't quite going to happen, but...
There is a first time for everything.
I mean, there are some codes for everything. We don't condone them. We don't allow them.
Oh, you know what? I have seen 80 points in a GP.
Have you?
It was one of those wars where, like, there's a disconnection after the third race.
Yeah.
And then they end up, like, there's a disconnection after a second race after that. So they just lump the 5 races together in one, and it gets to 75 points.
Oh, dear.
Almost 80.
Almost.
Also, somebody asked where Jeff is. I do believe Jeff is banned and not allowed to participate in the World Cup.
And
I'm not sure what the story on that is, but...
He's banned.
Well, that certainly isn't much of a story, but it does at least confirm...
He's banned. Well, he was banned. I'm not sure if his appeals have gone through or if he has appealed, but currently... It looks as if he's banned. Or if he's not banned, then he's been unbanned a bit too late. From what I remember, it looked as if he wanted to play for Germany and then that got denied. And then he said, okay, I'll play for Benelux. And about 2 days later, he got banned before we could put him on. So that's what happened to Jeff.
That's a bit of a shame. Mario Raceway, you can definitely see the the potential for ridiculousness to happen here.
We most certainly can. And
according to Xeno_E, also known as Extreme, he flamed him and then got banned.
flamed.
So it was another ban for what I can only assume being an off-boards infraction.
Anything can be anywhere nowadays. Anyway,
Honestly.
Dan getting hit by a great snipe from Olafray, and
there's the golden. Is he going to go for the golden lap one? I do believe
he is going to go for the golden
there
lap
it is.
one, and he will be able to get into at least second place. Might be able to overtake Supper using this moment. Yes, he will.
There it is. Excellent golden execution. I'm not sure how well he's going to be able to hold that first place
Rambo!
like this.
Rambo's not moving, so he is safe from the Rambo.
Unfortunately, nobody went for the Troy strat, so I'm not 100% sure whether or not they'll have good results this race.
Not sure that anyone has the Flo Andrew Troy strat.
I didn't see anybody go for ridiculous strats. Like, I know at least 7 stupid strats on this track, and I didn't see anybody using them.
Rambo!
Maybe it's a little bit, you could argue it's a little bit too serious for strats, but I will remind you that this is Mario Raceway.
This is Mario Raceway. In the World Cup, everything matters. Why not make your superstition?
Every single track has their own worthy strat.
And Olafray getting redded is not a worthy strat for him.
Ooh. Benelux looking to at least patch up some of this 50-point deficit. Olafray's triple reds may be able to help that out if they don't all break on Piranha Plants.
Looks like they're not
Hopefully
helping. Oh, more
and
reds!
more reds. Nicola.
1, 2, 3. Doesn't look like they'll be helping.
No, none of them actually end up connecting with Nicola. And he gets a single
shroom.
shroom in 9th before the POW.
Dugo getting dodged up as well. Good race for Italy.
The
From
shock
what we
dodged
see.
Rambo in the bill. Very useful for him. Benelux both end up overtaking Nicola and almost both end up overtaking Alex.
Let's see.
Why isn't Troy playing? That's a good question.
Because he's not available to play.
I'm pretty sure if you asked nice enough, Troy would be from Luxembourg.
I'm sure Troy can claim his Luxembourg, but someone is saying to ask me to say water again. So I'm not sure why, but we're going to be seeing a decent race at the top for Italy, but not at the bottom. So
Benelux got a lot of the middle spots.
They did. I don't think it's enough. I think it's still going to be a 38 to 35 race for Italy, but not that far. Not that far. You can still do it. you can still do it.
It's not all impossible. I mean, yesterday we saw Germany get like easily the amount of points required for this in 4 races. Benelux can come back from this. 3 races. 1 race. Benelux can come back from this 53-point deficit.
Delfino Square and Coconut Mall being the tracks of choice.
Coconut Mall, I think Italy wants to try and front-run Coconut Mall. I know Nicola likes it. I think Dugo likes it. Delfino Square, obviously, just ridiculous things for the middle spots, but it is going to end up being Coconut Mall. This could be huge for either team, because this is surely a front-running track, aside from the Golden Strat.
I've been told to look at the number of viewers very quickly. We have 103 viewers on stream!
Woo!
Thank you very much for this.
Thank you so much for watching the stream! Wahoo!
Okay, so we can have that sound effect, and we are, of course, on Coconut Mall, as we do know. May actually slow owning Olafray, and... Whoa, okay, Alvin, goodbye. Let's see if Olafray can get any good items. Looks like he will be using the shrooms around the spiral.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not sure about that. That's quite wide, but...
The single red doesn't quite hit Dan. Almost.
Ah, man. Ooh, lovely.
Gets a couple wheels full of all that grass.
Wouldn't recommend grass to anyone, but...
Doesn't exactly keep them turning quite quickly.
No.
The 10th place box hopefully going to do a lot better for him.
That is
triple shrooms.
good for him, so long as he can... No.
Oh, when he gets redded right after not taking cut. Oh! I didn't even remember that was textured. How many
dear.
times have you seen people run into that? Oh,
few
barely
times.
misses the chain.
Barely misses the chain, but he will be getting a box here, I believe, because people are so far ahead. Oh,
What's he gonna get?
oh,
Triple shrooms. That's not gonna do
Gonna
incredibly
spam
well, but
them.
he could make something out of it. Triple shrooms again. The game is just really not wanting to give him anything higher. Does not want a bullet. Doesn't want a star. Nothing. Let's see what he gets here.
triple
Golden.
shrooms, golden.
Golden. There it is. He's been pining for it. Hopefully he's able to take it well, and no shock or anything ridiculous happens while he's in cut.
Nothing is going to be happening, and he is going to be using his golden round the spiral. Does get the box from what we see. Yep, he will be getting the box. Going to be a TC. What a moment for his item luck. Item luck coming back to haunt Olafray.
Supper goes for the top road, it looked like, to try and avoid this TC. He ends up going to second before getting shocked. What a shame. But all the way back down to 10th. Is he able to pull the bill or
No, it's
anything?
triple shrooms.
Yeah, things aren't looking up for him. Alex hits the fib, it looked like.
Rambo on the line. Not going to be able to do much. Good attempt from Rambo, but
That will be the race.
that will be the race. I can't believe we have viewers. Lots
What's
of
this?
What? Lots of viewers.
What's the score going to be?
The score is going to be a case of I need to hold my button over the print screen.
1, 3, 5, 6, 9. That's not horrible.
That's a good race for Benelux. 38,
41.
41, 42.
42.
42.
42.
That's going to be a 42 to 31 race in favour of Benelux. And they're currently down, unfortunately, 42.
That was a +9 race for Benelux, though. So if they just can get a little bit higher than that in these next two races, they could actually potentially pull this back. Hopefully. I don't know. I just want to see some good Mario Kart. I want to see some nice comebacks.
Print screen has been linked. What is it? That's 100. That's the number 100. Okay, thank you for that, number 100, Cinder. We're going to be seeing May, clearly not a fan of track picks from his own team. Going against...
Apparently, Italy doesn't like picking tracks, as they have all opted for the random.
No, all of them except the Delfino Square, one of them.
One of them.
Peach Beach, what a track, what a fantastic track to have race 11.
But I mean, we did see how well Benelux performed on Raceway. They may be able to perform even better on Peach Beach. This may be the thing that pushes them back up.
Can we recommend Italy don't pick random if Benelux win off of this?
Ooh, but Italy does still have that sneaky shirt penalty that they could pull out.
No, we're not pulling the sneaky shirt pen. Whoa! Okay.
Whoa, that's interesting.
I'm afraid that's not exactly... That's not exactly forwards, mate.
Too tight of a line.
His lines are so good, they're bad.
He's keeping the triple shrooms, only using one. I thought he was going to spam them for the chain, but he appears to be holding on to them. I think he's going for the first grass cut here. Oh, no, he goes for the wide chain.
Going for the wide chain. That's a pal. Not good for him. Unless they want to use it into this set or something. No, doesn't look it.
No.
And
He's just going to hold it for now.
May falling a few spots. I believe the blue may have hit him.
Oh,
there's another blue.
Ow, and there's a blue. I think he wanted to go wide to get one of the fountain boxes, but it didn't quite turn out for him. Now in fourth, he could still get a golden, but I'm
still
not
get nothing.
sure. He definitely did not hit an item box. Not much is going to happen for him. Is he going to be able to pull something good this set or
No.
not? He opts for lines instead of item boxes. The item spawns right behind him. It looks like he wants to red. I'm not sure how well that went.
Oh, that dodge could
There
be
is a
good.
shot.
That's Dugo.
Dugo completely diffusing Benelux's spots.
And that's...
I do believe Italy's running away with this win.
I do believe.
They've been ahead since race 1, and it would only be fitting for them to steadily have built up their lead across this point. Excellent showing from both teams, though. We have not seen the end. A top 5 could mean a lot, but it's going to take exactly that.
You say we have not seen the end. We will have seen the end if Italy get a winning race here.
Could a top 5 not bring it back?
No.
Oh, well. Good games to both.
Oh, no, Benelux.
Top 2-5? Is my foot right in my mouth? Top 2-5-6-8?
34, 40, 44. Ooh. 44 to 29.
Ooh.
I don't
This
think.
is huge.
I don't think. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but no. Not. I don't think so. Unless they get top 5.
I don't think Benelux could win if Italy had 4,165 points, but
No, they don't. They don't anymore. They've mysteriously lost a few of them.
it appears they're going for the Hail Mary Ghost Valley 2 pick, except some of them are still hanging on for Delfino Square.
It looks like they're going for the Hail Mary. Just pick what you want. It's what it looks like they're going for.
Really just ditching every single form of inhibition. If there was a DC before this would definitely be the race that Benelux broke out the Magic Cruisers.
Let us just remind everyone that I think in an hour's time we will be having the United Kingdom playing Germany in Group X as well. I think that's an hour. It might be 90 minutes. But that's also something to look forward to. But
I do believe in about 5 minutes we actually have a very good Mario Kart 8 match. Dugo playing a doubleheader of Italy versus team, I believe it's United Kingdom? I could be wrong, however.
Italy, UK, yeah, MK8, Italy, UK.
There we go. Ooh, this is so intense. Okay, so we have 2-4 for Benelux. A bomb for Olafray, definitely not what he was looking for. I think he was looking for some form of shrooms, maybe triple shrooms. He just bombed himself, or no, he got bomb sniped, dropped his bomb and it hit Leo. Ooh. Triple shrooms. Not quite the best item, but definitely something he can work with. He's going to use them before the next set. Yeah, there he goes.
There he does go, and hopefully this single shroom could be of use to Olafray in terms of a chain. No, that's not.
He doesn't even get the bugs.
No chain.
Everything.
No chain.
Not quite getting it. Let's see if he pulls anything better fourth. Like, I'm not sure what kind of good items you can even get in fourth place. A single shroom, he is going to be able to take the single cut, all good things providing. But Murphy's Law is rather pesky. He takes... Oh, there's the fib. There it is. This is not looking very good for either team. Incredibly intense, close positions. One shot could change literally everything right about now.
I'm just going to notify that we will have to get off very quickly after this.
Yes.
Because apparently the MK8 match will be on this if we do get to the end.
Speaking of getting off quickly, apparently Nicola quits Mario Kart Wii in about 994 years as he hasn't played since 3010.
3010.
Yeah.
Okay.
Information coming in from our secret source, Labrador Sky 1. There are 3 shrooms he has. It looks like he's going to try and pass all of the Italy members. I'm not sure how well he's going to be able to pull this off, but it's not looking like the top spots that Benelux will take this war.
Definitely not.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
People are having more talks about the jersey colors, saying Italy needs to have red shirts. Oh.
What if Italy don't have red shirts? Ah!
I actually am not sure any of them have red shirts.
No, May does though, so that's good.
Yeah, May is playing for Team Italy if we just quickly switch those back over. But that will be the war. Italy maintains their lead that they've had the entire war long. I've been Stellar.
I've been Stunky, and let's very quickly just count what the final score is before we get to the end. 35, 40, 44. That's going to be a 45 to 28 race. So, yeah, not the best of showings. But,
No. But great play by both teams. This certainly wasn't a boring match by any means. It was rather close for the entire thing, and it was really good.
It was really good, and hopefully, that scores add up. Oh my god! But yeah, so thank you for watching this. We will be heading out very, very quickly to give you the Mario Kart 8 match between, I believe, the United Kingdom and Italy.
As far as I know, that's what is happening. San did say that it was UK versus Italy.
Okay.
Hugo and Nicola are both playing doubleheader wars.
So yeah, thank you to everyone for watching this match. Yeah, hopefully you do enjoy the next match, and we might be on MK Boards 2 or MK Boards 1, depending on what happens and how long the MK8 match takes. But that's it from us now. Let's do the outro one. I've been Stunky.
We're doing the intro again. I've been Stellar. Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.